How to move data without regulatory disaster. What if an error in a single patient data record cost your pharma company millions and delayed a critical drug launch? In our hyper-regulated industry, moving data is an operation, not just an IT task. Hi, I'm Vikas Monga, and you're watching Techly Feguru channel videos. Today, we're dissecting the high-stakes process of data migration in pharmaceuticals. It's the moment where legacy systems meet modernization, and where compliance is tested. Get it right, and you unlock efficiency. Get it wrong, and you face regulatory disaster. Let's dive into how to execute a successful, validated data migration. Why are pharma companies migrating their data right now? There are a few key drivers: system upgrades, replacing old, unsupported legacy systems for everything from clinical trials to pharmacovigilance; M&A activity, mergers and acquisitions mean integrating vast, complex data sets from different companies; cloud adoption, moving data from on-premise servers to secure, scalable cloud environments; the compliance imperative. At the heart of it all is a constant need to adhere to regulations like GXP and FDA 21 CFR Part 11. Your new system must maintain the integrity, accuracy, and auditability of the old data. A standard data migration is hard enough, but pharma introduces critical, unique complexities. Data quality is a liability. Imagine moving decades of patient safety data. If the old data is dirty, inconsistent, or incomplete, the new system inherits those flaws. This is where you have to perform massive data cleansing and profiling before the move. The audit trail dilemma. In pharma, you don't just move the current data, you have to preserve the historical context and audit trail. Regulators need to know who did what and when to any record, even years ago. You must prove the entire history migrated accurately. Validation, validation, validation. Unlike many industries, you can't just run a quick check. You need a formal, documented process that validates the migration. This data migration validation ensures every single critical record is accurately transferred and transformed according to your approved plan. So, how do you handle this complexity? By following a rigorous, validated life cycle. Think of it as 5 critical phases. Assess. This is your reconnaissance. What data do you have? Where is it? And what is its quality? You scope the project, identify risks, and catalog every data field. Plan. This is the blueprint. You define your data mapping rules, how a field in the old system translates to the new one. Crucially, you establish your rollback plan, your escape route if everything goes wrong, and a robust backup strategy. Execute ETL. This is the technical move. The extract, transform, load, or ETL process. You pull the data, clean and standardize it, and load it into the new target system. This is often done in stages or tranches to minimize risk. Validate, the most critical step for compliance. You must prove the migration was successful. This involves automated tools for count and checksum verification, making sure the number of records and data values match, and manual user acceptance testing UAT with the business users. This validation documentation is what you show the auditors. Decommission and monitor. The new system is live. Now you monitor its performance and data integrity constantly. Once you're confident, you formally decommission the old legacy system, but often you archive its data for audit purposes just in case. Let's conclude. Successful data migration in pharma isn't about speed, it's about integrity and proof. Treat your data governance like the foundation and your migration like a compliant surgical procedure. The stakes are too high for shortcuts. Don't let your next migration become a regulatory nightmare. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on compliant pharma IT. Thanks for watching. See you next time.